A lot of time wasted, and there's not enough fun in the world that would make me continue with that type of guy. The devil's fun too. But I'm gonna go before I mess my makeup up.
What up, good people? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is the ranking for the women. All right. Now, I'm going to do face, body, and personality. In this one, I'm going to do who I would get on a knee for in another video. All right. Now, the who I would get on the knee for, I've been racking my brain about this one, trust me. And I'm trying to, I'm pretending like these women are the last woman on the planet. Which ones would I propose to? Like, say for instance, I was on the show of Married at First Sight. Who would I want to see come out of the back first up to that podium with me? And I'm going to choose those women in order, but I'm gonna do that in another video. This one is my final rankings for face, body, and personality. Now, first up, and this is just a Mike the Philosopher ranking. Take it with a grain of salt. I know everybody is different. This is BMR. We rank here. Let's go in. All right. Now, first up, face. I think the woman with the most beautiful face is Layleen. All right. I think Layleen is number one. I think she has a gorgeous face. I'm very attracted to it. She sort of reminds me of a younger Phylicia Rashad a little bit. She looked like she could be part of their family. I know she's from Sierra Leone. Shout out to, Sierra Leone. Yeah, producing some nice looking women out there. But I thought that Layleen had the most beautiful face. I thought that it was very attractive, and it just is what it is. Number two with face is, and a lot of people are not going to agree with this, and I get it. But I think it was Vanessa. I think Vanessa had a nice face. It was small, but it was pretty symmetrical, and it was a decent looking face. I thought that Vanessa is a beautiful woman. She's just a beautiful woman. So shout out to Vanessa. I chose her face at number 2. At number 3, a lot of people are not going to agree with this, and I get this. But at number 3, as far as face, I said Patrice. All right. Now, you say what you want about her tats or whatever. This woman has a beautiful face to me. Now, I'm not saying that I rock with a lot of the tats or the hair or stuff like that, but all in all, her face and when she smiles is underrated. Okay, very underrated. Patrice has a very very symmetrical, round, beautiful face, very beautiful smile. So I chose Patrice face at number 3. At number 4, I chose Shamika. I think Shamika has a beautiful face too. I think her face, uh, you know, it's just an attract. Shamika is attractive all over, like body, face, all that. She's just an attractive chick. So I had to give it number 4 to Shamika. Now, number 5 is Alexis. Alexis' face is underrated. It's an attractive face, beautiful face. And I'm talking about neck up. That means her hair, everything. I thought she was an attractive chick also. And there you have it with Alexis at number 5. At number 6 is Koshia. All right. Koshia has a beautiful face too. I'm a skin guy myself, so but I thought she still has a beautiful face and she has a beautiful smile. So, shout out to Koshia for that. A lot of the women's face were pretty attractive, if I'm being honest. At number 7, I had Rashina. Okay, I thought Rashina's face is a little underrated too. I think she has a pretty nice face. I don't know what's going on with the hair and stuff and the wigs or whatever, but I think she has a very attractive face. So shout out to Rashina at number 7. At number 8 is Patricia. All right. I thought Patricia face was attractive, chocolatey Haitian chick. I didn't get to see much of her. That's why I had to put her down there. But from what I seen, it was attractive. So I got her at number 8. At number 9 is Maya. Maya, I'm not that attracted to Maya's face, if I'm being totally honest. It's not that she's not ugly by no stretch, but I thought her face was probably not the best part about her. I think everything else was very attractive about Maya. But I mean, you're dealing with the Leylans and the Shamikas and the Patrice's faces. I just don't think that Maya's was, and even Koshia so I had to put Maya at number 9, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with that, but that's where I have her face at least at number 9. And at number 10 was April's. April face is not that bad actually, to be honest. I mean, you could go either way with Maya or April, but I got April at number 10 as far as the faces go. So those are the rankings I have with the faces. Now the bodies. All right. Now the bodies. I got number 1, Leyland. All right. I think Leyland's body is the absolute best body on the show. I like the way it is built. She has the front. She has some backyard. It's not too much of either one. She can be a corporate wife. She could be whatever. She looks fit. She looks in shape. She don't look manufactured. It looks all natural. I don't know if it is, but it looks good. Like I said, you could take Leyland anywhere, and any man on the planet is going to like her body style, her body type. That is the prototype body right there of Leyland. So I got Leyland at number 1. Number 2 at body, I got Shamika. Now, yes, it's a bit purchased, but it looks very nice. She works out and things like that, and she keeps it tight. But some of it was purchased. I don't know if Laylin's is or not. That never came out, so I can't go by that. Um, but Shamika's turns out it was so, but it still looks good. So I had to put Shamika at number 2 as far as bodies. Um, Still very attractive. Any one of those women can definitely get it. I mean, let's keep it real. At number 3 is Vanessa. Vanessa has deceptive curves. Her curves are very deceiving and deceptive. Depending on what she wears, sometimes when she wears something like certain types of dress, I seen her in a green dress and it was like, oh my goodness, she's very curvy. Now it stacks up very well. So I like Vanessa body shape 2 at number 3. Okay. At number 4 is Koshia. All right, Koshia, she stacked up too. Okay, she got the goods, she got the curves, top, bottom, and it looks very good on her. You know, and as you can see, I'm not taking other stuff into consideration. I'm going strictly off of the category, which is the face, the body, whatever. I'm not going off of personality or nothing like that. Koshia definitely at number 4. I thought she had a very good body. Some guys will have her higher, some will have her lower. I got her solid at number 4. Number 5 was Maya. I did have Maya at number 5, body wise. It depends on, sometimes you get Maya on a good day, sometimes you don't get her on a good day. A lot depends on what she wears sometimes, but I thought her body for the most part was pretty decent. So I got her at number 5. At number 6, I got Patricia. I thought that Patricia had a pretty nice body too. I didn't get to see a whole lot of it. All I seen is probably a still shot of her getting eliminated, and that was the best shot of her body, so to speak. But I still thought that from what I seen, she still had it at number 6. At number 7, I got Alexis. Some people don't like the thin look of Alexis. I don't mind it at all. I like that athletic type of build in a woman. I think Alexis has that, and she got a little backyard back there. Don't be fooled by that. She got a little backyard back there. Depending on what she wears is how it shows out. But I still like that athletic look too. So just because she thin don't mean she don't got no body. She got body. It just ain't as curvaceous as some of the other ladies, but it's still attractive to me. So I got Alexis at number 7. At number 8, I got Patrice, and I'm not sure why I got Patrice there. I think I'm gonna switch that out to Rashina and give it to Rashina. Give Rashina number 8 and give Patrice number 9. Rashina has a pretty nice body. It can be a little fluffy in the top, but I think she can work that out. She looked pretty good on a reunion. I don't know if she was in the gym or whatever. She had the little crushed velvet on at the reunion, so she looked good at the reunion. So I'll give her the number 8 spot. She looked pretty good, and You know, I've seen her where she kind of looks a little it wasn't as put together, but I think for the reunion, I don't know if she tightened something up or she lost weight or something. I don't know, but she looked pretty good at the reunion. So I give her the number 8 spot. And like I said, number 9, I will give that to I will give that to Patrice. You know, I still like I like the front. She got, the front, the tatas and things like that. But she is a little soft in the middle too. So I got Patrice at number 9 and April at number 10. Only because April, some might say, well, what's the difference between April and Alexis? April really didn't have many if any curves. Like if April didn't have makeup on, there might be some questions asked. I'm just being real, like, but I'm not taking nothing from April. I'm just saying that if I had to rank, that's where I'll put her. I will put her body wise at 10. All right. All right. So next up is personality, and I'm gonna tell you, man. This changes up so much. It really, like I did this ranking earlier, and now that I've seen a couple episode or two, I like my own list is a little out of date because I just did an interview with Dom, and I got so much more information. It's like I gotta adjust this list all the time. It seemed like I'm just keeping it real. So personality wise, I'm gonna have to give it to Patrice, man. I'm gonna have to give it to Patrice. This woman is ready to love. This woman is a grown woman. This woman knows what she wants. This woman put her heart on the line. This woman came with intention. This woman, is ready for her husband, her last dude. Okay. And, if I had to pick a personality, Patrice all the way, very high EQ, was very attentive to the men, both Chaz and William. Even Chaz said you stood above all the other women. I totally agree with Chaz on that. As far as emotionally intelligence and personality, I think she has more of being a wife in her than most of the other women, or the know-how. And look, let me say this too, for all the ladies watching, all the older ladies watching, women 40 and up, this is where y'all have the advantage if you know what to do with it. Younger girls got the looks. It just is what it is. It's nature. It's not me. It just is what it is. Younger women have the looks, but older women can have an advantage in how they treat their men. And Patrice rose up above a lot of the other, maybe even younger women. Yeah, because she was one of the oldest women on the show. She rose above the other women, the other women that were probably more attractive than her, whatever the case may be. She rose above them, had 2 connections at the end. This is a lesson for all of the older ladies who are watching the show. If you don't have the advantage in the looks, get the advantage in how you treat the men. Okay, she was doing that in spades. She was doing real well with that, with Chaz, with William, and with a lot of the other guys too. I mean, she had a couple shots here and there, maybe for Will and maybe for, end up being Zoe, after a while, but she came with the right intention. She was ready to love, and personality wise, I would pick her because she she wasn't even trying to be cool with the other ladies. She wasn't even trying to be a part of the girls club or anything. She wanted her man. Okay. So personality wise, I'm gonna give that to Patrice. Number two, I will give it to Alexis. And I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this, but personality, Alexis is number two from a male perspective, ladies, from a male perspective. Okay. Even Alexis was trying to protect her dude, Will, at the time. She wasn't trying to be part of the girls' club either. But at the same time, she was down for her dude. Okay. Alexis really didn't get too out of order until she got to the reunion. And she had a couple words to say to LaRon. Okay. So, and for good reason, LaRon conspired to get her out. So she was salty about that. But personality wise, I do think Alexis would make for a good woman and maybe even a good wife because she will have her man's back. Okay. And I was told by Dom in the first interview that I did, not the second one, but the first interview, he said that she was very protective of black men in particular, and she and it shows up on TV. And she's not trying to be. See, Alexis is a man's lady. Okay, she is a man's lady. She is not a lady's lady. And I love men's lady, women. Okay. I love those women because those are the ones I would trust the most. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm not gonna trust women who are part of the girls club who's more interested in being part of the girls club than being with me. I don't want you. Okay, I'm not drafting you because you're not going to have our best interests at heart. You're going to have your girls. You can't serve two masters. Okay, if you serving the master of sisterhood, you're not going to serve the master of family. Okay, that means the sisterhood can tell you how to run your family, or the sisterhood could tell you to get out of your family, and you will do that. I'm not dealing with that, and I'm sure a lot of guys agree with me. We don't like sisterhood chicks. We like, I guess some would call them pick me women. We like those women because, well, for obvious reasons. They're the ones who want to be drafted. They want their man. They want their family. That's what Patrice is, and I think that's what Alexis is, and that's why they're at the top of my list with personality. So shout out to them too. At number 3 is personality wise, I'm going to choose Rashina. All right. I think Rashina is a good chick. I think she did want to find her guy. She seemed pretty classy in some moments. She let Justin and Shamika rock out without causing a big stir. She seen the direction Justin was going. She seen the direction some other guys was going, and she didn't. She kept it classy. I didn't mind that, and how she behaved at the first reunion. I thought that was dope. She just seems like a pretty cool chick. I know Dom speaks highly of Rashina, so and I see it myself. So I had to pick her at number 3 because I just think that I do think highly of Rashina as far as personality wise. I'm sure she can get a little hostile with her man once she get a little too comfortable, like she did with her ex-husband. And he said she liked to argue about stuff. I'm sure that that's probably true, but I did like the way she moved for the most part, and that's why I have to give her the number 3 spot on personality. So at number 4 is I'm gonna choose Laylan, mainly because from what I've seen, I liked, but I didn't see enough to get her higher than that. From what I've seen, I really liked, but who knows who the real Laylan is, right? So I can't put her up too high, even though I really liked what I seen out of Laylan. But her exiting the process was a bit of a clue too on her personality. And if I'm being honest, if I'm trying to establish something with her, is she gonna run out on me? Is she gonna quit? Is she gonna give up? Giving up is never really a good look for anybody. Wasn't a good look for Laylan, wasn't a good look for Glenn. Okay. So but I understand you got to do what you got to do. Some might say, well, she had family issues. Yeah, that's true, but you know, just like Glenn, it's like, okay, really? Like there's nothing you could have worked out and still been a part of this? Like, for real. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good, but we'll never really know. But I still got to put her up a bit high because she's a bit of a neutral. She's a bit of a neutral party. Kind of, I don't want to say it goes downhill from there, but she's a bit of a neutral person. So I had to put her at number 4. And I know some of y'all thinking, yes, I got Vanessa at number 5. I did like Vanessa, but I did have some issues with Vanessa. Chaz said, and I seen in the preview, he said she was narcissistic. And it's sad to say, but I can kind of see that. I'm not there to really judge or know for sure, but I can kind of see some signs in Vanessa of being a bit. I wouldn't call it narcissistic because that's a bit overused in society these days. I would say probably self-centered is maybe a better description of Vanessa. She's very quiet. Her demeanor is cool. She's calm. She's collected. Dom says she's very accountable. She takes accountability, but I haven't seen a lot of that. I'm just going by what I've seen. Okay. And I haven't seen a lot of that. I know that Chaz was like, you haven't really poured into me, or I'm the soil and God is the sun or something, and you didn't water it or something like that. And I can kind of see that she would, every time Chaz would mention something, she would say, oh yeah, but you didn't watch out for the ladies, you didn't take care of the ladies, you wasn't this, you wasn't that. Instead of acknowledging what Chaz was saying to her, she was reverting back to herself. And I know that, Vanessa can be a bit of a feminist in her way of thinking. A part of me was wondering if she was rocking with Chaz because he got some bread, some money. I'm sure that's one of the reasons, at least. And she don't like animals, You know, she don't like pets or dogs. She didn't seem that very catering to him when he did storm off at the getaway. She didn't come check on him. She was talking to the other girls in the sisterhood, and I know she was weighing her options or whatever, but it was like, I'm not getting the warm fuzzies from Vanessa. I'm really not. I think she's a cool woman, and she holds her demeanor and holds her Vanessa take me as a woman who wants a very soft life. Okay. She wants a very soft life. She wants a guy to give her that soft life, and she don't want any kind of issues or problems. And I get that, but that's not how this whole life thing works. Sometimes you have to give some of yourself. Everything is not going to be plug and play every day. And I didn't see her. Some of the beef that Chaz had with Vanessa, I totally got. I understood. So I was a little turned off by it. But I do like her as a person, though. Um, she's just not. She just didn't seem warm enough. Like, it's no wonder that he started looking at Patrice, because Patrice is very warm, very accommodating, very has a high EQ, and Vanessa don't seem to have a high EQ. She really don't. It's about her kids, and then whatever else. But give me a soft life. I'm gonna sit back, and I'm gonna expect you to do what you do as a man because you the man, and I'm gonna do this whole woman thing over here. But I want the soft life. I don't want no problems. Oh, you got problems with your family, William? I ain't dealing with that. Oh, you got a dog, Chaz? I ain't dealing with that. I don't have the tools to deal with none of that stuff. And that was another turn off of mine that Vanessa said, that she ain't got the tools to deal with that stuff. And it can come off a little self-centered. I know a lot of women was like, what's wrong with that? As a man, yeah, we look for stuff like that, okay? We looking at stuff like that. What am I going to get out of this relationship? For real. You can claim to be beautiful and calm and nice demeanor and put together and pretty and this, that, and the third, but what am I going to get out of this relationship? I know all my obligations that you expect me to do, but what as a woman are you going to do? Okay, I expect you to do some things as a woman. I expect you to console me when I need consoling. I expect you to deal with me and my family if they get hurt or they get in a hospital, or deal with my emotional side to hold me down. But you ain't got the tools to deal with that. No, that's not an asset to me. That's a liability to me, because when the chips are down, guess where you're going to be going? You're going to be out the door. Okay, because it's too much for you to handle. Why invest my time and money into a situation like that? I know I'm kind of coming down on Vanessa, but I'm just I'm just kind of reliving all of that stuff. I think she's a cool chick, but I just don't think she had a high EQ for the most part. So at number 6, I got this is hard, y'all. This is hard. At number 6, I got Maya. At number 5 or 6, I got Maya. I got, yeah. At number 6, I got Maya. Now, Maya took, I first viewed her as having an Oshun goddess energy, and I like that about her. She's very feminine, most feminine woman on the show. I gave her props for that, but there are some things about Maya that really rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know. It was just like the way that she moved with William. I did not like that. You know, the way she just dropped William over what LaRon said. And then she dropped LaRon and she like, I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to talk to. You know, ain't nobody married. You single until you married and all this other stuff. Well, some could say that about Zoe. Zoe is single until he married, but women ain't gonna look at it like that. With Maya, she's single until she married. But with Zoe, oh, what is you doing with other chicks in your house? Or what is this, that, and the third? What if Zoe said, I'm single until I'm married? Okay? Then what women would say? That's what he should have said. Same thing, right? Nah. Women, they can do it. Men, we can't do that. You see how that works? I mean, that's just how it seems sometimes, ladies. I'm just saying. But Maya, she just really seemed to be not very mature, just like LaRon, just like LaRon, like to go out to clubs, like to, you know, look, if you come to the club with a guy, you are supposed to be with that guy. You're not supposed to go to the club and flirt and pick up numbers with other guys unless he is just a friend. Now, you know, LaRon don't look at you as just a friend. So why are you moving like, if he is just a friend, why don't you tell him he's just a friend so he don't get jealous and insecure when he see you, because he has aspirations on you being his wife and carrying some of his babies. But if you're out here accepting numbers, oh, I'm single until I'm like, Maya lost a whole lot of cool points with me at the end of the season, just how she was moving and why you arguing with women? I don't argue with men and all this other stuff and all this attitude. I started to see a lot of attitude out of Maya at the end of the season. And her and this whole feminist superiority complex. Why you arguing with a woman? And then you know, I don't argue with men like men are beneath her or something. It's like, who? I don't care. Personally, I don't care if you're a female or a male. If I'm being disrespected, I'm a address that. Okay? Stop riding on this whole male and female stuff. Oh, I'm a woman. Yeah, I could talk greasy as I want, but you can't. Yeah, I don't argue with men. You beneath me. That's what it seemed like she wanted to say. You're beneath me as a man. Why are you arguing with a woman?
So, with that being said, what made you keep pressing the issue to find out who exactly said it?
The lustful comments and the sleeping on the floor finances is not what it appears to be. Anybody with common sense that God gave a Billy Goat could tell, like, Will is financially stable. You know, he has assets.
We don't know you. How we supposed to know that? We don't know
you. You can look me
you.
up on a Dallas
I really
Cat.
don't care to.
I
never will.
Why are you arguing with a female?
Because he's a bitch.
Why are you arguing? Like, I'm a talk to whoever I want to talk to, and I'm a social butterfly, and this, that, and the third. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and I knew it was kind of doomed from the beginning. A couple that goes out all the time like that and party and bull and BS. I knew that was I knew that wasn't going to last. Okay, and you going to a club too? Come, please. She just showed a lot of immaturity to me. I don't think she's a bad woman. I'm just saying she got a lot of growth to do too as a woman. And you know, she liked to have fun and she liked to get numbers, get attention, and talk to every dude, and she gonna do what she want to do, and she don't argue with men because, you know, that ain't no safe space for her or whatever, and this, that, and the third. And I don't like her division of the sexes. Like, a person is a person. I don't care if you're a woman. If you're being disrespectful, if you woman enough to dish it, you woman enough to take it. Like, what are we doing with this whole sex thing? Oh, but that's a woman. That you ain't supposed to know. F all of that. Okay? If you greasy enough to talk greasy as a woman, you should be tough enough to take some back. And if you don't want that type of response, then don't respond in the way that you do. You don't get a license to do whatever the hell you want to do and say whatever the hell you want to say. And just because you're a woman, you don't get no response. That's ridiculous. Like, look, listen, ladies, we got to be honest, okay? Look, men are tired of this whole double standard stuff with y'all. I don't know where this crap come from, but a lot of ladies are riding on this "I'm a woman" stuff. And yeah, it's kind of a little personal because I've had to deal with this in the past. This whole woman, I'm a woman, so I get to act belligerent, okay? And you a man, so you got to take it. And why are you arguing with a woman? What? All right, let me calm down. But I got Maya at number 6. I just think she needs some growing up to do. But there you have it. At number 7, I got this is so tough. I got Shamika though at number 7. And the reason I got Shamika is because she's part of that sisterhood too, and talk greasy to men. It's funny, women don't have no problem talking greasy to men, but when men talk greasy back, then it's a problem. That's just ridiculous. She did find love with Justin, so there's a part of her that is ready to love. There's a part of her that is has an open heart. There is a part of her that was vulnerable to the right guy, and for those reasons, I did make her number 7 because she shows that she can be a good woman to the right guy, I guess you could say, but she still holds some of those viewpoints and some of those feminist viewpoints that I don't rock with, and it just is what it is. And I got her still at number 7, and I got her road dog at number 8, Koshia. I think Koshia is she could be hot and cold, really. Sometimes I understand where Koshia coming from, other times I don't. In my opinion, she's an emotional wreck, but she can squash things too and put it to the side. When Zoe apologized to her, she seemed to accept it pretty well and take it, and then she moved on from it about the whole choke and spank thing. But dealing with Koshia will be an emotional roller coaster. I'm not trying to get on that ride because I would get dizzy and throw up. So, but some guys are gluttons for punishment. Maybe LaRon tried to circle back around to Koshia and tried to see if he could get with her instead of Maya. Who knows? But Koshia can be hot and cold. I could see a guy being in a relationship with her, but this brother is going to his soul is going to leave his body more and more each day. His spirit is going to be broken dealing with Koshia long term. So, but I want to think the best of people, but I don't know. I couldn't do Koshia for too long. I got her at number 8. At number 9, I got Patricia, and I got at 10 I got April. I know April, I keep putting you on the bottom, sweetheart. Sorry about that, but Patricia, I thought, I don't know. Really, you could probably reverse these two. I just don't know Patricia that well. So I think I'm going to put Patricia at number 10 and put April at number 9, just to mix it up a little bit. But, I think that April has some good qualities about her. Well-educated woman, makes her own money, this, that, and the third, which is good. But I didn't like how she came at Lamar. I didn't like how she was very, just seemed very insecure about a lot of things. I noticed that she didn't like to talk about her past much, but she loved to talk about your past. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is just crazy. You one of those, huh? So I think both Patricia and okay, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna kind of be a little controversial, but the two women on the bottom, I cannot see myself at all trying to work anything out with them, Patricia or April. Patricia mainly because I didn't see much of her. April because of how she is, and she's very nosy in your personal life, but she's very close to the vest with hers. But all the other ladies, I could possibly see myself in a relationship with. Believe it or not, at some point, I didn't say it was gonna last. Okay, I didn't say the relationship was gonna last. Some might be one-nighters, some might be girlfriends. Very few will be wife. Okay, in the personality conversation, but those are the personalities I laid out. Okay, I think you had enough in this video. I'm gonna do another video, my last video, on wifey rankings. If I was in Married at First Sight, what woman would I want coming out of that back room first? I'm gonna put them in order and put that in a video. Check that out. Also, I am going to be covering the new show, the Never Ever Mets. I'm going to be covering that show. Tune in for that. Hit the subscribe button for more great content. I got the face, body, and personality onto the wifey rankings in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
We don't know you. How we supposed to know that? We don't know you.
You can look me up on a Dallas
I really
Cat.
don't care to.
I never will. Why are you arguing with a female?
Because he's a bitch.